We're going to talk rock and roll right now with two insiders. They are married to rock. A new show debuts on E! This weekend featuring 4 women in relationships with rock stars. I talked to Etty Farrell, the wife of Jane's Addiction's Perry Farrell, and AJ Celi, who is the girlfriend of Billy Duffy of The Cult. We requested AJ because she knows a colleague of ours, as you'll see here.
Live.
Where's
Hi.
Hi.
Can you hear us now in Rochester, guys?
Yes, we can.
You can. There was a request. We hear that, AJ, at least that you know the name Allison Watts, her father and Jane. Say hello.
Yes, absolutely. Hi, guys. That's so exciting.
Yeah, she's our executive producer. She sends along her hello. And
oh my gosh, did she request me?
well, we thought it would be cool to talk to you. Sure.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Allison.
Well, listen, I think for those of us who don't know much about, who don't know much about the lifestyle, give us a sense for what Married to Rock is and what it really is like for you guys.
Well, Married to Rock is about a show of the 4 women. 3 of us are married. AJ is currently dating and hopefully may or may not be engaged to Billy as the series unfolds, so to speak. But it just follows, you know, us around being wives of rock stars.
Yes, you definitely get the backstage pass. You get the VIP tour of all our concerts, side stage, you know, celebrity friends, who we hang out with. And you definitely get a feel of what it's like to live like a rock star wife. You know, there's a lot of emotional roller coasters that you go on, and it's definitely, we give you the real life of it. We give you everything. We really didn't hold back at all on this show.
See, that's what I kind of was wondering, because the cliche is that rock and roll is sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and I'm wondering if it's sort of scrubbed clean, or but you say you're not. You say it's really, there's not anything held back here.
No, you know what? I think the sex, drugs, and rock and roll, it's still very, very valid. But I also feel that at a certain point, we're all a little more grown up now, so we have adult responsibilities. So you see us living lives as normal people, just with many, many splashes of rock and roll in it.
And what is it? What are the plans for future touring? Are we going to see anywhere near Rochester?
Are we going to be in Rochester? Actually, Billy was just in Buffalo. He had a show out there.
Okay.
So, I mean, they do follow us. So wherever they're on tour, they definitely come along. And, you know, a lot of our lives are in Los Angeles. So as girlfriends, we hang out a lot in LA. And we also travel together a lot. That's the perks. If my boyfriend's on tour in Europe and I can't make it, Etty will be like, hey, why don't you come down to Lollapalooza, which you get to see, and it unfolds in episode 1.
Right.
So you definitely travel with your girlfriends, and, you know, hopefully we'll make it to Rochester. We'd love to.
Is there a normal day in that kind of a lifestyle, or is everything different?
I think there is a normal day, but I think normal is really relative. A normal day when you're on the road would be getting up on a tour bus if you don't have a hotel room at about 10, 11. You go in, have catering, have breakfast, you spend the afternoon maybe working on music, maybe working out, you know, dilly-dallying around and whatnot, and then you have dinner and get ready for the show. And after the show, you go back on the bus.
You're very much a puppet on the road, even as a girlfriend or a wife. You know, you're placed everywhere. You have sound check, and then you have to eat, and everything's very timed out.
Right.
I mean, you have literally 15-minute periods on your schedule where you need to be, so you don't get lost, and no one will let you get lost.
No, there's like a whole team of people making sure that you need to be where you need to be when you need to be.
Yeah,
gotcha.
You can't go far if you have a day of the show.
All right, well, I got to ask before I let you go here. You know, I've heard that rock and roll celebrities can be a little bit divas. They want the bowl of brown M&Ms, and they want everything perfect. Who's the biggest diva in the group on the guys' side?
Oh, the guys.
Well, I have to say, I don't think this is a diva thing, but I know for a fact my husband definitely has LSS, lead singer syndrome. Yes. And what that is that, you know, he's always running late, and here's his excuse. He said, well, you know, the show can't start without me. They all have to wait for me, and you know what? We all wait for him. Not a diva thing, because he is very down to earth, and he's the guy that would stay behind and be pulling everybody else's luggage off the conveyor belt when we're traveling. So what if he's a little late? the show really can't start without him anyway.
Yeah, and Billy's such a control freak that he wants to do everything on his own. So it's more of like, he's not a diva in that sense because he wants to do everything by himself, but he definitely has little temper tantrums that everyone has to cater to. So that's just being a rock star. They're allowed to throw temper tantrums. They're allowed to get their way.
And they do have their whole lives catered to.
Yes.
So I don't think it's a matter of them being divas. It's just what they're used to. They have people doing things for them.
And especially our guys. They've been rock stars for, you know, over 20 years, so they don't even know what it's like not to get their way, ever. So that becomes a problem for the wives and girlfriends.
I've never heard of LSS, lead singer syndrome. I'll have to mark that down.
It's a good one. I just learned that one myself, and I throw it around very often whenever I'm late. Because apparently it's contagious.
Well, maybe we will see you back here around Western New York. AJ as well, good to catch up with you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Allison, too.
we will pass that along, and it's great to catch up with you. It's a lot of fun. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.